Yo, what is going on, everyone? It's Gentleman here, and today's story time is about the time that my friend drove down the wrong side of the road, which is always a good time, but it's funnier to explain why he did that, so we're going to hop right into the story time today. So this story time takes place during COVID, actually, and that's an important part of the story, and I'll explain why later, but this was during COVID, and me and a bunch of my friends had gotten together at our friend Ray's house because he had the big house. It was the hangout spot because his parents were always cool with having us all over, and sometimes his mom would make us food and stuff. Sometimes they'd order us pizza. There's really cool people, and his house was really big, and we kind of just have the big basement in the backyard, which was a whole forest, all to ourselves. His house was the spot, it was where we'd always hang out. And so we went there, we all hung out, we spent the night, and, we were just chilling, and it was a good time. It was exactly what we needed during COVID, because, I don't know, it was just nice to see people. And so, nothing too crazy happened at this hangout that I remember. Maybe I'll remember something and turn it into a video later. But as I remember right now, nothing too crazy happened. And come morning, our friend, who we'll call Harry, he was driving us all home because he was able to borrow his mom's big van, and he has a ton of siblings. So his family has this really big van. So we were all able to squeeze into this van, and he was driving everyone home. So my friend Ray, he lives sort of out of town. So my friend was driving us all back into the city and, just driving us all to our neighborhoods and stuff. And he was pulling into this one neighborhood where he was getting close to the turn. And we're all, just talking in the car, being annoying to each other. And someone, for some reason, brings up political science. I don't remember why. And, my friend just goes off about how stupid political science is. And this is the guy who's driving. And as he's doing that, he takes the turn, but he turns into the wrong side of the road. So we're driving down the wrong side of the road. We're like, bro, we're on the wrong side of the road. What are you doing? And we're super panicked, and he's panicked now too. And then we get pulled over, and then he's freaking out. He's like, dude, this isn't good. I just got my license. I could get it taken away for this, couldn't I? We're maybe. We're not sure. But then I just kind of paused, and I'm like, guys, wait a second. They're like, why? And they're like, we're not supposed to be hanging out. Social distancing is a thing because of COVID. And everyone's like, oh shit. And we're like, does anyone have masks? And he's like, yeah, I think we have disposable masks and stuff. So we're digging through our bags looking for our cloth reusable masks and tossing disposable ones at each other. And we're all freaking the fuck out and moving around this car. It probably looks super suspicious as the cop was coming up to the car. And then he gets there, and we all have a mask on. We're all, crammed in this van, though. And so he says, he starts talking to my friend, and he said, I'm sorry, it was an accident and stuff, and we thought something bad was going to happen. He asked for my friend's license. He said, look, man, it's okay, it happens. Just, go out driving with your dad a bit more. Get a little bit more used to the turns and where you have to turn into and stuff. And he's like, okay, thank you. And then he just let us go. And then my friend drove us all home, and we were fine past that. So that was cool. But we kind of had 4 different heart attacks during this whole experience, but we ended up surviving, so it was fine. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that story. Sorry, it was a bit of a shorter one, but it was kind of funny, and I thought maybe you guys would enjoy hearing it. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and be sure to join the Discord if you're interested in all. I'd love to talk to you guys over there, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.